So on this anniversary of Juneteenth and this watershed moment, this is personal to me. I mean, having grown up in Tennessee doing segregation, it is my hope that we will be able to double down on the efforts of those who've come before us, like Dr. King and so many others who've given their lives to fight racism and injustice in this country. So to this end, we are creating a racial justice action committee, and I am one of the co-chairs along with Darlene Hightower, Vice President of Community Health and Equity, and also Dr. Sheila Dugan, who is the chairperson of the Women's Leadership Council.
We're going to have additional folks from across the system join us, people with backgrounds in HR, in diversity and inclusion, in training, in hiring, and just like employees that are at Rush, folks from the university. And the goal is to get all of this feedback from a cross-section of people across the system to help us figure out what should we be doing as an organization, what are the recommendations that we want to give to senior leadership and to the board about how we can be a more inclusive and equitable organization. We know that the Emancipation Proclamation was signed in January of 1863, but it didn't become effective until Juneteenth, June 19th of 1865. And so it becomes a celebration, the end of slavery, the turning of a page, the starting of new things, new opportunities.
If we are going to actually meet our vision here at Rush to make a difference in the community as well as for every trainee and every patient, we need to change who is at the bedside, who is at the podium, who is going out to learn about kids in the high schools. And there'll be some easy decisions about what we should do. There'll be some things that won't cost a lot of money, that'll be about how we treat each other. And then there might be some decisions about putting some resources into a big move. And now's the time to think about all those opportunities. So you'll be hearing about our Racial Justice Action Committee, and there are 3 ways that you could make a difference. And that is to educate, that is to donate, and then lastly to participate. And after what we saw happen, and happened before and it's happening again, the death of an African-American person, which is the culmination of how this person was thought of and treated, if you can't participate now, when can you participate?
Hopeful because of young people. I mean, here it is, the protests are still going on. The fight continues. Social media wasn't available in the 60s during the civil rights movement. And so for me, I'm excited about the young people across racial lines who have all said enough is enough. Because we understand that African Americans can't solve this problem. We didn't create this problem, so we're gonna need everyone to come together to help us to deal with how do we stamp out racism and injustice in this country.
I love the idea of us all coming together to figure this stuff out. Like, how are we becoming more diverse, more inclusive? How are we addressing systemic racism? As a person of color, these are things that really matter to me. It's like it takes a collective of people who want to be the change, who want to make a difference, who want to see their communities be better, their organizations be better.
It's going to make for hard conversations. I'm having them already, but I'm ready and it's time.
Be the change.
Be the change.
Be the change.